So when and where and how did our bride and groom meet? It happened this way. It was in September 2005 when both Jim and Mary were beginning their freshman year at Widener. It was on a day when the college wanted the freshmen to get to know each other, and it was during that event that Jim's eye caught sight of Mary. Jim struck up a conversation, so they found out a little bit about each other. So I asked Jim if even then, after having met and spoken to Mary for the first time, did he even then think that he would want to get to know her more? And he said yes, right from the start, right from the first time I saw her. So I asked Mary, and Mary said to me, not right away. So off and on over the next year, he was happy to know that his friend Tim, the best man, was in class with Mary, so it gave James opportunities to meet Mary whenever he would meet up with Tim after that class. Then a year and a half later, that on July the 27th, 2007, Jim asked Mary out for the first time, for their first date, and it was from that date on that their friendship became a romance, and it would be that romance that they would ask me to come down from New York to meet them 5 years later at that same restaurant where it all began, to discuss with them and prepare with them for this most happy day.
Good evening to all. On behalf of my wife, Margaret, and Jim's parents, Susan and James, we welcome you all to the wedding of our amazing newlyweds, Mary and Jim Ferrari Jr.
Do I leave for California when my love is here behind in Tennessee?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, I'd really like to say there is something about Mary. She is a woman of substance, and I am truly blessed to call her a friend, confidant, sister, partner in crime, and my favorite companion for any bottle of wine. They say it takes a decade to truly know someone. Our friendship has lasted over 2 decades, and I know it will continue to last the rest of our lives.
Oh, so won't you come home and dance with me, baby? 'Cause I've been traveling this road that is so dark.
Jim's been planning his life for as long as I can remember. He's had plans, big plans, grand plans, stupid plans, awesome plans, really, really bad plans that I try to talk him out of, but plans nonetheless. And I really knew that something about Mary was different when Jim's plans didn't just include Jim anymore. They started to include Mary, and Mary was involved in everything, and all of Jim's plans were revolving around Mary and how their life would be together. That's when I knew that this was probably for real. And Jim had found the one that he wanted to be with.
Lauren, Nina, Emily, Caitlin, and myself are your girls for life. We love you so much, and we are so happy to see you so happy. When Lauren and I went to visit Mary at college, and she first mentioned meeting Jim and hanging out with him, I remember Lauren and I exchanging glances after seeing the gleam in her eyes and the smile on her face. I remember thinking to myself, wow, this guy might be the one.
we stand, the world awaits. We'll let the stars tonight light the way.
I'll start when he was a little boy. Very sensitive, very sweet, never got in trouble, did well in school. He and I would always do a lot together, like food shopping, and I would always say to him, you can get whatever's on sale. You see a red tag, then we'll get that. Now he went to school for accounting and he's very good in math. So I don't know if that had anything to do with mom's being frugal, but yeah, he was always a sweet boy, just a good kid.
This is the start of something beautiful. With you by my side, there's no place that we can't go. This is the start of something beautiful.
Mary, you're the best daughter any dad could ask for. And you know I will always drop whatever I'm doing to speak to you. We bonded over the Gilmore Girls and country music. And really, how many daughters would pick her father as the one person in the world she'd want to go to a Taylor Swift concert with? But you did. Thanks for selecting Somewhere Out There as our song. That song was a huge hit when you were born, which was a time when we were temporarily apart, and it always had so much meaning for me. Even back in April of 1987, I thought that maybe someday that would be our father-daughter song.
Under the starlight, we'll find our way, I know. This is the start of something beautiful.
She's very good to him, very good to him. And like I said, they're very good together. You know, like he usually won't do anything without her. She won't do anything without him. Or if I call them for dinner, he has to say, I got to check with Mary. So, they're a good team together.
We all wish you the best of luck as you embark on this journey, and always remember, love does not only consist at gazing at each other, but looking outward together in the same direction. We love you, and let's party.
Under the starlight, we'll find our way, I know. This is the start of something beautiful.
Finally, the big day has come, and a great life together awaits you. I'm sure many volumes have been written about the key to a happy marriage, but really it's not that complicated. To paraphrase that great Carole King song, you both just have to wake up every morning with a smile on your face and show each other all the love in your hearts, and you're going to do great. Mazel tov to you both.
How privileged we are to be here. And how happy it is for you, Jim and Mary, and for us, your family and friends, that you chose this place to pledge your love and fidelity to each other.
When I first talked to Jim about meeting Mary, it was beautiful to see how he described first laying eyes on you. Over piano keys and tequila, he explained how he played detective trying to find out who this brown-eyed freshman girl was. At that time, you were taken, but like any good man, he was patient and swooped in the perfect moment. I remember Caitlin describing the first time Mary and Jim came to her bar. The way she described the energy between you two gave me the chills. We were all so happy Mary found not only a great guy, but someone with whom she shared a deeper connection. She had found her soulmate.
I said to him, you're not allowed to see her, till she walks down the aisle. But I think he just, when he saw how beautiful she was, he just lost it.
I didn't know how I was going to react to seeing her, but I choked up a little bit seeing her walk down with my father, and I know that obviously this was a really special day for him. And it was good to see Jim shed a little tear too as she was walking down, so it was a really good moment for the whole family.
It was just, everything I always dreamed of, and amazing. I don't know, it was just a very special day. Couldn't have asked for anything more special. It's a blessing.
I am truly honored to celebrate such an incredible couple. When I look at both of you, it's a true reflection of how young love can blossom into something truly beautiful.
For the future, well, some children and just fun times together. They really are going to be devoted to each other and to family and having loving relationships.
Mary, you're getting an amazing guy. You know as well as I do that the fact that he's been planning this, he's got big plans for you guys, and they're not going to disappoint. I'm so honored to be here, guys. It's amazing. Thank you so much for inviting me and having me be part of your celebration. To Jim and Mary.
One day, we went to a baseball game. The game didn't matter so much. It was after the game. There were puddles all over because it had rained recently. Mary's trying to figure out how to get around the puddle, and he just scoops her up in her arms and takes her over the puddle and saves the day. So that was something I do remember from early on. I go, oh, he's going to take care of her.
She sees someone that has a really good heart and someone that makes her happy, and that makes us happy. We're happy that she's happy, and that's all we can ask for.
Even when she was first born, the doctor said that she was spunky. She was always making people surprised at how bright she was, even as an infant.
Two loving parents. They're going to be so good with their kids because they're very good with Brennan, my grandson. They love him.
I know Mary tries to fool you into thinking she's a bad cook. But let me tell you, she cooks a mean Munster cheese and crackers. Or should I say, masterpiece.
Jim, we're so happy and proud to welcome you as an official member of our family, though you felt like one already. We've had great times skiing and going to Broadway shows, and I think we finally made a country music fan out of you. I did wait for what seemed a long time for you to ask me for Mary's hand in marriage. Once I was going to pick up takeout dinner for us, and you asked if you could come with me, and I thought maybe that was going to be it. But nothing happened. Finally, you asked me last Thanksgiving when I was suffering from the flu. Perhaps you sensed a moment of vulnerability.
So Mary and James, today you begin your married life. By the voluntary and complete surrender of your individual lives, in the interest of a deeper and wider life which you are to have in common, henceforth, from this moment on, you will belong entirely to each other. You will be one in mind, one in heart, and one in affections. Whatever sacrifices you may hereafter be required to make, always make them generously and put everything else in the hands of the God who loves you. And since it is your intention now to enter into holy matrimony, join your right hands. Now declare your consent before God, His church. James, repeat after me. I, James,
I, James,
take you, Mary,
take you, Mary,
to be my wife.
be my wife.
I, Mary,
I, Mary,
take you, James,
take you, James,
to be my husband.
to be my husband.
I promise
I promise
to be true to you
to be true to you
in good times
In good times
and in bad,
and in bad,
in sickness
in sickness
and in health.
and in health.
I will love you
I will love you
and honor you
and honor you
all the days of my life.
all the days of my life.
All the days of my life.
James, Mary, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss your bride. James and Mary, may the Almighty God unite your hearts in the never-ending bond of pure love. May your children bring you great happiness. May you have true friends to stand by you, both in joy and in sorrow. And may the daily problems of life never cause you undue worry. And so then, may the Lord, whom you praise, the Lord who brought you here, bless you with many happy years together.
Just keep on walking.
We're the most fun wedding. If you're not at this wedding, it is awesome. Hi guys.
Everybody's on the bringing it back, girl, like a heart attack. 'Cause don't you know that I'm a human man, and you're a human girl. Let's get together, baby, feel like make me wanna shout, lift my head up